This is the Mikoyan Gulevich 21, the MiG 21. I think this is a pretty good reproduction of it. I'm pretty proud of how this came out. This airplane was not one that, unless you were in maybe an F-4 Phantom, you wanted to see during the Vietnam War. This was a very effective aircraft made by the Soviet Union, later reproduced by the Chinese. Its job in Vietnam was as an interceptor. It was exceptional at it. It could do very well in dogfighting, but what it was really good at, it was very powerful. It could fly almost 2 times the speed of sound, and so it was capable of taking off, and in just 8 minutes from turning on its engine, it could get to its maximum cruising altitude. So about 55,000 feet. Really important that an intercepting aircraft can get that high really fast. So this was the plane that shot down lots of B-52s, and it shot down American fighter planes. It was very good at that. There were actually, I think, over a dozen North Vietnamese aces during the Vietnam War, which is kind of a scary thing. Anyway, the plane would have been designed to not have this for Vietnam. This is a bomb. So no bomb there, because it's going to go taking off and go at like 50,000 feet a minute upward to get up to the aircraft that we're approaching and try and shoot them down. One of its best traits was it was extremely cheap to produce. Only a couple $1,000,000, and it was like 4 times that to produce one Phantom. So this plane was sent all over the world. The various Arab countries had it. All of the communist countries used it, and it's still in use today because it was so effective and it was an inexpensive plane. Had one design flaw that I learned about while I was building it, and they sort of played with this in the movie Top Gun. The fuel tank was too far forward, and so when the fuel tank, it was designed with a lot of fuel in it, so the plane would take off, and while it was flying for the first 20 minutes, it would be balanced right. Then it would no longer be balanced correctly, and so they would have to land. To get the full amount of time out of it, they actually had to add tanks afterwards. So it had these fuel tanks out on the wings that would keep it in proper balance for a full hour of aerial use. So very good airplane, MiG-21. It's out of date now, but it was a formidable aircraft in the 1960s, and I think my friend Andy Gramlich would have never wanted to see one of these in the sky.
Good job, Boo.